Look at the access on the right? This envoy that Prost carried out, I'm going to show you up close. This is where it will give access to the widening in the sense that we look from the other side, already widened, you can't see, but let's look at the sides. It's on the right side. There's a walkway. We can see the white wheel guard there on the right and left. Only the wheel guard, which is the Bahian Ice, which is New Jersey. Good afternoon, friend. Good afternoon, friend. Back in the LeBron Trench, we had here yesterday, Sunday morning, the energy team working to relocate the poles. We are back this late Monday afternoon at 4:26 to follow a little of the work of Aretis Cavadera that is downstairs. We're slow. Can you keep up? Our thanks always to you who prestige the state of works of the state of Mato Grosso. We always show works in Cuiabá and its surroundings. That's what you need. They are works. You saw the entire state, but there is a lot of work inside here. There's a CAT 320DL, must be operator, water tank, Joelson. Slowly we will arrive with greater care and awaiting your critical comment. Live suggestion of the state of agribusiness for Brazil and the world through YouTube. Here is the work of the rectum. It's a delicate job, isn't it? There's a ceiling there, right? And let's go a little bit of Luana Vidal now. We'll get back to the morning message while I organize here. And we'll see Retro's work inside the trench that is starting to be opened.
Good morning, guys. Have a great week to all. Ancient philosophy teaches that we don't control everything, but we control the choices that really matter. And is there a phrase that moves me, and how does it move? They built a paradise of their own on our land and with our work, with our sweat. And they say that our paradise will be there in heaven, of course, after we die. The truth is that there is no other alternative for those who depend on public health, housing, education, public security. Or we start by changing all the deputies and senators, because they are the ones who should make our projects, or rather, they make some projects for themselves. That's why no one knows about the works, the PIX amendments, and the secret budget, and we just keep getting promises. There is no mayor, governor, or president who can do it alone. The path will not change by itself. We are the ones who have to change direction. João Forte continues from there.
Thanks, Luana. That's right. We always look at who touches the work on a daily basis, but forget to look at who made the plan, who made the project. If the project is born crooked, there is no point in changing the bricklayer or foreman. The wall will keep coming down. And for those who depend on the basics, home ownership, quality public health, full-time education, childcare, public safety, tougher laws to tackle organized crime, there is no plan B, or we change forever these parliamentarians who are there and choose who designs our projects, or we will continue.
Hearing that
Paradise here on earth comes later. Do you know when the olive tree closes for us?
I want to thank Luana Vidal, João Forte. We have nothing against any senator or senator. We just wanted them to vote on the agendas of interest to the Brazilian people, Mato Grosso, of anyone who was not against the people. But I imagine that getting closer to the elections will change. They're going to change so much that they've changed, right? About 5,000 BRL. They were exempt from income tax. They put it on the agenda urgently for you to vote, right? This is very urgent, right? To be able to vote, because if everything that is in favor of the people votes against, how are we going to stick with the deputies in this sense? Including keeping the money that comes from the works, right? The money that comes from our works. The honorable member needs an amendment, but the old amendment, which is a very specific thing, not practically 50% of the union's budget. And here in the state of Mato Grosso, a bombocado hinders executives from doing works. And worst of all, they don't want inspection. We, in all the works that we go to the state government, right? We have to look at the sign. It has value. There's everything. I'll go up slowly, right? If there is a wire, then let's do the following. Let's get close to that wire up front, right? And getting close to him, we are visualizing. We raise more. If it falls on top of the staff tent. Then every work has a plate there with the value, the number of the work, where the source came from. From money, we cannot create a class of politicians or a kind of parallel government. Guys, right, that's it. It's not appropriate, right? Look at her again. This is the actress perforation. This is the whole side of both sides, right? They will be drilled and concreted, which are the piles for what? So when you start digging this hole, this excavation is still not enough. Don't landslide like the asphalt in front started to fall, right? But of course the asphalt fell due to the cut. Look ahead, and because of the trucks and heavy cars that were passing. So what happened down in the tunnel? Those stakes we showed you. Them minus that drill, huh? And unscrewing the tubes there, it will be done here? Of course not with the same depth or even more. Depends on the project, right? Okay, all this side, friend, all this is gonna be stalled in a good way. The stake is wooden, see? Staked, I'm saying, is gonna be full. It is these piles that are actually pillars under the earth, and that will do the wall service. Now we don't know in how many meters the distance will be. Just pay attention there at work. We're not going to speculate on the people who are working, no. And the energy team is working, huh? Relocating the poles. Let's take a look around the back to see. Oh, the pole there on the ground, it's not a curb, it's a curb. Let's see this white one, it's painted curb. Let's rotate the drone. I've already looked at your comment, see friend. We are at the Mato Grosso Stadium. You who are new here, be very welcome. Look, oh, still working so hard, see? That pole should come out of there, see? From the front, let's see if it's already left. It's not on the edge yet. Oh, it's on the edge. Still look at the way it is, right? We don't know. We know that up front, it was already 60 days late. It was supposed to finish in June. Here it's staying. Let's take a look. Here is the relocation of the poles, the one with the base painted. It's good, right? Up ahead, we will see the change. We are going back. These are the works of the LeBron complex, Miguel Sutil complex, and we are going to take a look at the top of the work, or at the work of the drilling machine. We don't know how many stakes, how many holes there will be down here. Oh, let's approximate. There's a black train there. Oh, in the middle of the screen. Oh, but no, it won't be no. Because the drilling is in the corners, it's in the wall, right? As we can see on the side of the trench. It's a shame we can't get closer. There's side holes. Yeah, it looks like they're side holes, huh? The goal, of course, is to hold the walls. Look, it's drilling. Huh? It's horizontal going down there. You follow live from Cuiabá, Mato Grosso on Canal das Obras, and then people take out what comes out there with a shovel, right? He brings it out, and we follow a little of this work by Perforates from the Complexo Lebron Consortium. They are works from one side and the other. From the Juru Mirim Trench, right? We'll see about that later, okay, buddy? Don't worry, we'll understand that you took the wrong tram here. The guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Look, all this material is already protected, right? We don't know if they're going to transfer it inside. Up ahead, some poles have been relocated and we are going to play showing the side here that is still there. Right. There hasn't been the beginning of the excavation opening yet, but on the other side, it's already moving, right? And people who don't understand, at least logically, right? The small hydraulic excavator makes the beginning. It's like when we go to drill a hole in a wall, we never start with the right drill. I learned that. I don't know you. Right? After being an old man who taught me, first drill a hole with a fine drill and then if possible make an intermediate drill, then do it with the drill that will be, yes, it's the same as the bushing, right? Because if you already get in cracking, right, then the excavator breaks everything, right? So the greatest care, the greatest expertise of the hydraulic excavator operator, we will play. Let's show this side here. I'm going to go outside, which I want to show upstairs so we can also show the other side, okay? I'm going to get the microphone here. I'm going to bring it with me now. We'll come back here in 2 hours. I already see your comments, see? Friend and friend of the channel, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. Let me settle down here just a second. It's 16 and 37, just a second. The aircraft will wait for a while. Then you heard a noise that I was picking up the microphone, and now I'm going to speak lower, that this microphone picks up very well. And speaking low is not my forte. We're going to lift the aircraft up there. We're going to go there where it's made. We won't be able to reach the tunnel, but we're going to get there that way. I'm going to lower the camera a little bit to brighten it up. Even if it cuts there, OSB such as it in front, which is that tall building, we will prioritize the Jurumim Trench down here. So we go to where there are extended accesses and also the Roberto Campos Viaduct. We will have access from the right and we will see it is a viaduct, but it gives access to another viaduct. See, 16 and 38. 17 and 38 Brasilia, you fly at both ends of the trench. Jurumirim, this work of the 2014 World Cup, and the additional works were missing, and of course a tunnel that they managed to make, a clogged tunnel, something that no one believes, but there was this here. We are already arriving at the extended viaduct on the right. You can see the signal is still strong, right? 1000 amp. Now in a straight line is a lot inside the city. Access to the right, right? This one sent there like a Z-Deso. I'm going to show it up close. It's where it will give access to the widening. In the sense that we look from the other side already widened. You can't see it. But let's look at the sides. It's on the right side. There's a walkway. We can see the white wheel guard there on the right and left. Only the wheel guard, which is the Bahian Ice, which is New Jersey. And in the center, after the request of the mayor of Cuiabá, Sinfra responds together with the construction company, placing barriers like Bahian Ice, but only filled with water. And the Bahian concrete ice protects the teams. This is going to be open. The tunnel already had a structure ready so that excavation could be done, but this structure was poorly made and is now being completely redone. Where you are seeing right in the middle of the image was released yesterday. We launched Maito the day before yesterday. Saturday did not need to use Sunday. Record show 4 lives and the right is not passing in the cars now as soon as it ends. This side on the left side that is being worked on will be demolished. Where do the cars go, right? And then underneath we'll pass the tunnel. We will bring image. This elevated one you see on the left, I can't speak low, always speaking high. He will give access to the drones back on Avenida do CPA, passing by the federal police late in the afternoon of the show. I'm seeing it on the horizon. Not as much smoke as last year. Zero tolerance at full steam. A big hug to the friends, firefighters who are working with all their commitment in the state of Mato Grosso, the state of zero tolerance for organized crime. I am here in front of the Mato Grosso Civil Police, the first police station, the second police station, the third police station, all solving problems, serving the public. Zero tolerance for those who clear forests, those who mine illegally, those who set fire. Here is the state of the works, and we are Mato Grosso. Let's play in full animation. Is there anything better on a beautiful afternoon like this?
Any issues?
Friend will solve it? Yeah, sure, maybe not today. But don't despair, because despair is worse. The famous PMZ below, a hug from the PMZ team, always attending us with the greatest attention. And here I will bring you quickly on the descent. On the return, I hope the signal is good, the signals are good, or the signal is good. You're being blackmailed, aren't you? You're being extorted. Look at 181, our organized crime group.
Are you linked?
You're just closing in. Zero tolerance too. Missing a sign there, huh? Zero tolerance for those who set fire, these arsonists who even created it.
The day of.
Fire of Brazil, what a passage, what a dark past. Black, ugly, smoke black, and so am I. I'm black, but it's not in that sense that you don't understand, right? Black with smoke, soot, pollution, heat for the atmosphere, old ladies and gentlemen dying with respiratory problems, child and a working friend also suffocated. Right? I speak with great pride, with great satisfaction that here we have a side. I've been saying this day and night, and there are people who still don't understand. The Works channel has one side. We don't stay on top of the wall. Okay? Canal das Obras works with the government, which works for the people. No.
Against the people.
Not the government here.
Vote against the people.
Do you understand? We want people, deputies, senators to vote in favor of us, in favor of popular agendas. It's good, isn't it? Who plays directly against the patrimony? What patrimony? The patrimony that is the vote. The patrimony that is the people who are the owner of the money. This is the big problem that the channel hits here. And many people have their corrupt pet under their arm and are angry with us here. We have zero tolerance, as the government of Mato Grosso has, with banditry, with the arsonists, with the gang that opens the gate, the gang that releases the herd.
Finish, Indian.
Kill the chickens, kill everything, understand? Throwing mercury, clearing the jungle. You know, nobody sees that money. Nobody knows where it's going. Nobody sees it right. They are destroying everything here. No, here there are limits. We are a state that produces and produces. Here, everything is tracked, the cattle, the soybeans, because we know that the people out there who buy from us won't buy anything that comes from the forest, right? Let it be deforestation. Now, we're going to have to be very careful that I'm going to tell you, I'm going to bring aeronautics. There's a wire. And the woman already called. We're going to raise the drone a little more so that we don't have a problem. I'm going to end up hitting that wire there. So, you know, right? Word has power. Is there anyone there who has already picked up the gun at this time?
Yeah, boy.
The guy has the balls to pick up a gun, pull the trigger, make a video shooting someone in the face in a photo, and that's not considered. Do you believe it? No problem at all. With the business of just a second, when the owner is coming, I no longer know how to say no. That's freedom of speech, right? Init Oliveira said that today, you know very well, friend of the channel, the satisfaction that I speak of our police forces, okay? I'm talking about police forces, not police politicians. I want to know what is the job that politicians are doing for us. that they are voting for us. The civil police, the military police, the criminal police. I speak here day and night. These heroes, the firefighters, the federal highway police are all friends. Our friends of the population are not enemies. Okay? So there's no point in getting nervous about it. No.
What do we need? Candidate submissions happening. Let them deliver.
It is not for the people and not against the people. That's what we want from politicians, right? There won't be time to install Governor Mauro Mendes. Yes.
This one is. It is no wonder that it has almost 78% approval at the end of the mandate. It has another year and a half, and we will calmly continue the works because the state of Mato Grosso has already re-elected the
Governor with 70%.
and we will continue on the same path.
Right, with Vice Pivetta?
Who is in charge of the state until the end of August? And we were calm. You know what? Because we know you're a super administrator.
Is that the former mayor?
For 3 terms,
Huh?
core of the
Rio Verde simply. When full-time school wasn't even mentioned, it was already implemented there. No wonder it earned numerous accolades, ranging from education to quality of life and significant investments.
I won't repeat it, but I like to talk to those who are coming for the first time. They're in.
Lucas, the Fantastic came at that time when there was no internet. What's going on here? Who is the crazy person who put exercise equipment in a popular square for people to exercise? This guy is crazy.
Is that crazy?
There's the crazy one. The Secretary of Education stayed 15 years. In addition to the time she stayed in the Pivetta administration, she stayed another 3 years.
So much so that he gave full-time food, vegetable garden, look at everything quality, swimming pool. How many conversations that time weren't talked about? Studying all day. That's what, boy, is that spent? No, this is an investment, especially from those who need it most. We are the ones who pay the most taxes. Good afternoon, friend and friend of the channel. You may not like politics, so continue punching at the tip of a knife. Then you can't complain, okay? It doesn't change.
I'm gonna change.
I've changed?
And our history is being built every day here in Cuiabá and Mato Grosso and in
Brazil and the world.
Knowing that we are talking here, I went to the next one. You can call me a dreamer, can you? Get mad at me, I don't care, no. I have a side and history will tell which side was right. If it's the side of deforestation, if it's the side of destroying our house with the
Planet.
Whoever is draining the planet today gets nowhere.
It will die in a few days, the company will die, the government will die. Anyone who is against that, if they don't align themselves, they have no future, because every day that passes, it gets worse. Time will tell. Good afternoon, good night, I want.
Thank Fabio Vitor. Let's give personal likes and the flying lady like. Thank you. Thank you, Brazil. Thank you, Yossi Pivatelli Vinicius. Vinicius, Vitor Vital, not everyone there. People from Juruena, everyone from Norteo, then Maya there in Alta Floresta, a Mayan Hug. Thanks, Maya. All the people there at Inge Compre Moldados.
An electric arm.
You're already crossing the new bridge over there, right? It almost leaves in the south of Pará, 30 kilometers after the bridge. We are already in the south of Pará. The bridge over the Juruena River is not. There's the
Telespires, all.
San Manuel. Shall we go? Until next time, buddy. Thanks.